In these sessions, I want to give you some examples of use of VBA for dashboards. I'm going to take one of our and I want to show you some example of usage of VBA rather than use of Excel. The first thing I'm gonna do is to see where these files are. Just you define this at the very beginning. You don't need to ask the users to follow up with this and see where the Excel files are. Let's say that I want here to include this formula here. I'm gonna now delete this formula. You see here, it's a formula which is from this folder. I have four files, which are the files related to these countries: Italy, the Netherlands, Poland, and Sweden. And with this information from each file, I will show you. I'm going to, here the dashboard, I'm going to retrieve this data, and I want to show here. And then we'll sum this with all the other contribution from the other markets or from the other countries. So I should do this. I'm going to the Thailand website and see. I want this to be equal to this. Okay. So in Excel the formula is this. If I want another country, I'm going to open and I'm going back to my file for the Netherlands, and I have the sum of these two, 411. If I'm going to the Italian, 311, and the Netherlands, 100, so 411. Okay, but I want to do this programmatically. I don't want to do this manually. I want that somehow this information is retrieved by clicking on a button or by opening a workbook and retrieving all the workbooks in a folder and retrieving the content in the cell C3. So I'm going to delete this and I'm going to close all the other file. Don't save. This one, don't save. So to do later here, to do this now, I'm gonna insert, right click on modules, insert the module, mode import. Usually I use this notation, mode and then the name of this, and I define a subroutine, import from markets. Okay. List of plants. I'm going to retrieve first of all my path, string, or I can define this as a constant, const path equal to res. Then I remember the path, the structure of this file. Here we are, xlsx. I'm going to comment now. Do this. I can also define dim my file as string, and the first thing I'm gonna do is my file is equal to dir of path, and then it is a normal, means I'm looking for file you need to do this. By default it's VB normal, or anyway anything that there is inside a folder. But if you specify VB normal, that means I'm going to retrieve only files. So the structure of a file is this, but I can also retrieve this if I do while my file different than to copy this directory completely. At the end. Okay, I'm gonna click on F5 or click on run. You see I get the first Netherlands, Poland, Sweden. Can also retrieve the list of markets because I know that this is my file. I can also define this const prompt file name equal to this, and then I have const x like this. Okay, then I'm going to define country code starting from the length of front file name +1 length 2. This, okay, so the country code should be the substring starting from the end of this one, so the length of this +1, so I'm positioned in this position, and 2 characters, and I'm going to show this. Okay, I'm gonna cut this, paste it here. Okay, so here we get the entire one. Oops, message box country code. Okay, F5 Italy, Netherlands, Poland, Sweden. Okay, then in the next video I'm going to show what I'm going with this information. Okay,